and More Spirit takes over coming past the wire. It will be More Spirit to win the Los Alamitos Futurity by a length and a half.
This is just an unbelievable day for Bob Baffert and Mike Smith. They are unstoppable. More Spirit has dominated the Met Mile. He won it by 7 lengths.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Spa Babies, presented by Spendthrift. I'm Dan Illman. Let's take a look at Wednesday's Spa Baby event. It's race number 3. We're kicking off a 50-cent pick 4. This race is for 2-year-old fillies going 5.5 furlongs on the turf. Now, keep an eye on the conditions for this race. It is a restricted maiden for horses that sold or were bought back for $45,000 or less in their most recent sales. 1 through 10 in the body of the race, 11 through 14 on the also eligible list, 15 and 16 entered for main track only. We'll kick things off with the number 1, Sweet Surprise, by a very promising stallion. Not This Time. Not This Time has gotten off to a great start at stud. 27% winners from juvenile debut runners, 18% winners from first turf performers. The dam was a debut winner on turf going 2 turns, I believe, as an older horse. The second dam was a multiple stakes placed dirt router. Class on the bottom, speed on top. Joel Rosario named to ride for trainer Tim Hill. And really the break is the key for this $2,000 yearling purchase. She breaks from the inside post, and she must break quickly lest she be shuffled back in the early stages. But you have to respect this sire right now with anything that he puts out onto the racetrack. The number 2 is Lockstep. This is a daughter of Breeders' Cup Juvenile and Kentucky Derby winner Nyquist, going up for Rusty Arnold, a trainer that does very, very well with turf sprinters. Lockstep sold for $22,000 as a yearling. Nyquist has gotten off to a good start as well at stud. 19% 2-year-old debut winners, 8% first-time turf. The dam won routing on the dirt, a little bit of dirt on the bottom of this pedigree as well. The dam a full sister to Sarah Louise, who is a fast sprinter that was able to win a grade 2 going a 1-turn mile. Lockstep, quick workout at Keeneland, 2-back, half mile, 47 and change out of the gate. I would not be surprised if Lockstep is fast early. Wish there was a little bit more turf in the pedigree, but there is speed and precocity. The number 3 is the morning line favorite, that is Take the Back Roads. This is a daughter of Will Take Charge, who has already started twice for high percentage trainer Tom Amoss, and she has been well bet both times, and she ran well both times. She finished 3rd in her debut, beaten the neck. She was beaten a length last time out at Saratoga in a maiden auction on the main track. She brings speed to the party, a valuable asset in any turf sprint, and there is turf in this pedigree. She is a half-sister to Sisters Stroll, a grade 3 stakes winner on the turf. She is a half to Accredit, a stakes-placed turf router. This one sold for $37,000 as a yearling, and the dam is a half to 3 black type earners. This is a strong contender. Nice turf pedigree, prior racing experience, good early speed. I like the pedigree for the number 4, Amore Fire, for trainer Wayne Potts. This is a daughter of Lauban, a New York bred that is a half-sister to a juvenile stakes-placed dirt sprinter named Jaded Lady. Amore Fire almost didn't qualify for this race. She sold for $40,000 as a May juvenile after breezing a furlong in 10 1/5 seconds. She is a half-sister to 2 turf winners, and the sire Lauban doing well, 14% with first turf runners. The dam is a half to a couple grade 3 stakes-winning horses on the turf. So there's a good amount of turf pedigree. This horse has raced once on the main track. She didn't take much money. She didn't do much running. I think she'll do better on the turf. Javier Castellano retains the mount. The 5 is 22L. This is a first-time starter by Fed Biz that sold for $15,000 as a yearling. Fed Biz is a rock-solid stallion, 15% winners, juvenile debut runners, 13% first turf. The dam was a 3-time winning dirt router, and this is the same family as the number 2, Lockstep. The dam of Lockstep, the dam of 22L, well, they're half-sisters, so you see the familiar pedigree card with Sarah Louise and Just Louise. Again, a lot of dirt in this pedigree on the bottom side. I don't love the workouts, long and strong, but for me, it's kind of a situation where I want to see her give her a race maybe before she does her very best. Next Tuesday is number 6. The 6 and the 7 in this race are both by Cantharos, a sire that does very good work with turf sprinters, and both of these horses have experience. Next Tuesday sold for $27,000 as as a yearling. The dam won 3 turf races. The third dam was a graded stakes winner, and she ran twice on the main track. She caught wet tracks both times. She ran well in her debut, not so much last time out when no match for Take the Back Roads, but she does have turf pedigree, and I wouldn't be surprised if she improves, switching to the surface for trainer Kelly Breen. Luis Saez takes the mount. As for Leviosa, a $9,000 yearling by Cantharos, out of a dam that was a half-sister to a juvenile stakes-winning dirt sprinter, Backdoor Kenny Turf, deep in the pedigree. The fourth dam was a multiple group winner in Australia. This filly goes out for trainer Safi Joseph, took money for her debut at Gulfstream Park. Didn't break the best, finished evenly. Another horse that can certainly improve with that experience under her girth, and I would expect more speed this time around. The number 3, CRM, has a very strong turf pedigree. She is a half-sister to Datalink, who I believe won the Maker's Mark Mile on the grass. She's also a half-sister to Wiki, who I think finished second to Fort Larned in a stakes race going long on the dirt at Tampa Bay. CRM, a $25,000 yearling by Kentucky Derby winner Orb, 9% winners juvenile debut runners, 7% winners first turf. The dam was a stakes winner going long. Nice turf pedigree. Think she's going to relish the surface. Wonder if she might want to go a little bit longer. The number 9 is Conservative Values for trainer Jimmy Ryerson by First Crop Stallion American Freedom, who is 3 for 16 with debut runners. Gotten off to a nice start thus far. This gray is out of a dam that won 4 races. One of them on the turf. The dam is a half to Got Shades, a juvenile stakes winning turf miler. There is speed in this family. Slow workout on August the 1st, but keep an eye on the Mike Welsh Clocker reports. He might have more notes as to whether this horse worked in company. Jimmy Ryerson is a very underrated trainer that knows what he is doing. Conservative Values is bound to be a price, and maybe is a horse that you can use at the bottom of your single race exotics at the very least. Pout completes the field. This is a horse that has raced 3 times, the last 2 for the great trainer Nick Zito. Last time out at Saratoga, open maiden special weight, likely overmatched. This horse is going to fit a lot better in this restricted maiden, a $62,000 weanling, and if that was the last sale, she wouldn't qualify for this race, but she sold down for $10,500 as a yearling. She's by Dialed In, 12% winners with first turf runners. There is speed on the bottom of this pedigree. I don't love this outside post in this short race. This horse is likely going to have to show some early speed, but she fits from a class level, getting a bit of a drop out of the maiden special ranks. We take a look at my top picks for this race. I think the 3 Take the Back Roads might just simply have too much speed and experience for this field. I like her turf pedigree. I want to get a price underneath. I think the one sweet surprise by Not This Time, only a $2,000 yearling, but a filly that attracts Rosario for a trainer that does good work, usually at nice prices. Take the Back Roads, my top pick in Wednesday's Spa Baby race, presented by Spendthrift.